The Africa World Film Festival begins on Monday. The program's coordinator says documentaries are an important record of our past, and this year's selections are some of the best films they've shown in their 10-year history. Soyini Grey reports.
Wayne Tizere is a filmmaker and teacher, and while he teaches script writing, and narrative script writing in particular, as part of the Caribbean Traveling Film School, he says documentaries are of great value, especially as a record of who we were.
You know, things that happen today are gone tomorrow, and if we don't record them, they're lost. And a lot of people, even within what we do on the documentaries that we are working on, there are people, subjects that we plan to interview that have died in the interim.
And when we fail to capture these moments, we run the risk of losing them.
And so many things happen on a daily basis locally to ourselves and to people we know and, you know, the general country. And if that's not being recorded and documented, that education is not perpetuated.
The 2017 edition of the African World Film Festival will screen films from their 10-year history. The films represent some sort of connection to the African continent and will include some films from the diaspora, including Jamaica for Sale, which he says covers some themes we're grappling with within our own tourism industry.
Jamaica for Sale, that was, I can't remember exactly which year it was released, but it's a story basically of the tourism business and how it grew in Jamaica. And you know, we now want to dip our toes in that very water. So that would be important for people to see what has happened to Jamaica because of the tourism industry there, if only as a way to sidestep those problems ourselves, you know, to acknowledge those problems and say, oh, we better not go down that road.
The festival is hosted by the Caribbean Traveling Film School, which has held filmmaking workshops throughout the Caribbean, including Barbados and Guyana. The school was created by Wayne, Yao Ramasa, and Ravenna Simmons.
The premise of this film school was that people who want to make films should be able to, and not just people who can afford to learn how to make films. So there were no, and there really are no dedicated film schools. Certainly now when we started in 2009. I mean, UTT has an animation program, UE has a program, but those programs are more in depth, especially in UE. You teach history, you teach a lot of things. We teach filmmaking. You know, in 1 year you come out of here, you know everything about making film.
The film festival starts Monday, and the movies will be screened at the Caribbean Traveling Film School on Gordon Street in Port of Spain and at UE's film department. Details about the films being screened and their schedule can be accessed on the school's Facebook page. Soyini Grey, CNews.